Welcome to the show. This is Dark Flame Unicorn here, coming to you to bring you another review. Today's review, Marks for Effort, My Little Pony, Season 8, Episode 12. My. Starlight Glimmer. What's funny tonight? I heard you do something. She said, y'all gonna use me today. This is the CMC. Actually, CMC trying to get into the School of Friendship. Don't know why they already mastered it, but it's not into. They trying to get into a school they already mastered. CMC, y'all never seem to amaze me. And then like, what are you doing? Said, what are y'all gonna finally use me in this season? Okay, y'all been neglecting me. Y'all been neglecting me. Y'all haven't been really used in last 12 episodes. For real. And really, I haven't been used since episode 1. For real. Okay. I think I was like barely glossed over in other episodes. I need something to do. Yeah, maybe I got into comics for no reason. I barely have to counsel anybody. I think this is just a throwaway job position. It's like what Celestia did to Twilight, gave her a princess job. Really irrelevant. The princess of friendship. Honestly. Now you know how Twilight feels, although she is a little Celestia, feeling a bit useless. Being a princess is a bit useless. Yeah, useless? No. I know how you feel, Starlight. I'm trying to sparkle, okay? I'm a princess, but you know, it took me forever to figure out what I'm supposed to do in my life. You know, at one point, that's all I had. When I went to school, I had nothing really to do. They just gave me this princess position, and then they tell me to do dumb stuff like pull them up on her freaking planet that they got the guards to do. They didn't let me be part of the diplomacy that normal princesses are gonna have to do. No, they didn't have to do randomly dumb stuff that anybody can do. So, Twilight, congratulations, you have finally reached that point when you have. But don't worry, you'll get that somebody who will need your help. Okay, and then the CMC. I do. CMC, whatever. They tried everything to get that school. Being lazy, trying to make up pretend fight with each other. And then they just said, we're just gonna have to figure out something. And then this new pony shows up who happens to go to school and having trouble with her homework, and they help her, tutor her in getting her homework done. And nothing was wrong. Now I'm about to get to the point where everything breaks down, because trust me, this is gonna get weird. Then she has a test, and you know they go through all these rubbery that she tried to be. But then they get to the point where the story starts to break completely down and it's confusing. Now, I don't know how Twilight came to the conclusion that the CMC was trying up to nefarious things like making people fail. That's not what they do. That wouldn't be a friendship thing. And they think they would mess up friends. I don't think their intention was to do that to her. Why would they sabotage her, or just to get into a school? That would be messed up, and they not. I mean, that would probably what they would have, the old them would have done, but that would be regressive. So, speaking, that's not exactly what they did. I don't know why the writers didn't bother to actually show what actually happened during the test or after. we're supposed to assume. So there's two things we can take from this. Either she told them that the CMC gave her the wrong answers, or try to assume that they gave her the wrong answers. Both are kind of scummy. One more scummier than the other. But either the little girl lied on the CMC and told the Twilight that CMC gave her the wrong answers, or A or B, she purposely failed the test. Twilight seen it and noticed it failed and assumed that the CMC was behind it and purposely had made her fail after tutoring her. Which leads to another question. How did she know that the CMC... Oh yeah, I forgot. She probably told her that she got tutored. And I'm going to assume that if it's A and Twilight assumed, that means she heard the story and assumed that the CMC was responsible for her failing, which was far-reaching and no evidence to prove that the CMC actually made her fail. Okay, intentionally. I mean, people can teach people the right answer to a question and they still fail the test. It doesn't necessarily mean that the people who tutored them purposely gave them the wrong answers. So that is the serious problem with that part. Maybe she forgot, maybe she got the test and forgot everything she learned. Some of those answers sound like ridiculous as I would. Ridiculous. It may sound like somebody was even trying to answer the questions. So I forgot how dense Twilight is, because I would have picked up on the fact that this probably was intentional failing of the test, not actual, and not that somebody actually made them fail. I think it looked like a test answer. These answers looked like somebody who intentionally failed the test. I mean, it couldn't have been more obvious. It was an intentional fail. It was slapped in the face. But for the plot of the story to go forward, they had to make it seem as though Twilight was, that she didn't realize it was an intentional fail. But I thought that they were going with I'm going to use the CMC to get a passing grade or in school, or like some type of cheating message, anti-cheating message or something. But no, it wouldn't have made sense if they did that direction, because they would have to be in the school to help her cheat on the test, and that would be wrong. That would be the best how you would do it. But that was the only problem I had with it. Because I wouldn't say a problem, more like something I noticed, took note of. I thought they were making them teachers or something. Well, tutors is good, because making them tutors makes a lot of sense. Like she said, they made better teachers than they do students. Trust and believe. I don't even know why they in elementary school. They should just go to like to graduate them out of school and but anyway, I give this thing a 7.5 out of 10. If you like the review, but click that thumbs up button, like and share. Leave a comment below if you think, what you think of the episode. Did you think it was a good episode? Did you think it was a bad episode? Do you agree with my synopsis? I really think, I'm trying to figure out what the message was. I guess, I don't know if every episode has a message. I don't think this has a message. It might be 10. It's probably like very something, probably not even hidden. I bet you I'll find out. Marks for effort. I'm gonna give you a mark for effort. Golden participation, gold star. I'm pretty sure in the comment section. I'm thinking about doing a few things, but I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. But when I do it, you will know. Then doing some commentary on certain videos I've seen, like D&D. I might do some commentary on that. Yeah, I'm watching the D&D episode. I started from the beginning. Yes, the beginning of you know who. Um, well, actually, I'm not as bothered as most people here. I mean, I do know he did something terrible. Okay, but hearing his voice is not gonna like. I'm not that traumatized by his voice. Okay, I can tolerate his presence. Okay, at least not. I mean, he's not. You know, I'm not literally seeing him. I mean, it's not like one of those animated things where you actually have to see him, but you have to hear his voice. I'm not. I'm literally at part 24, about to be 25 in the D&D series. I'm trying to make my way up to the current level. Some people say, "Why are you starting in the beginning with that guy in it?" I mean, like I said, I'm not that traumatized by his voice. I mean, it's like really, I don't care. But I'm just here to enjoy the story, not worried about who's participating in it. Technically, I don't get it. I've been through 25 parts and I don't get him. He's playing the character. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to tell. He's playing his little thing, but let's not. I don't even get into it. But that of the matter is, I'm like everybody else. Okay, everybody else. Okay, very good into the stories. Okay, but the reason why I want to do commentaries is there are some things I want to comment on. And the majority, I wish I was there. Don't want me to know. The majority, oh, to reclaim the land. Yeah. Anyway, like and subscribe down below.